Thank you. I meant start.
Okay.
That is my bad choice of words. But I am really happy about the maps I made. I'm not gonna lie.
How long did you take?
I'll be the judge if you're happy about them or not.
Yeah, that's right. Moonbeast is the judge of your happiness.
The
Don't you know?
Forgives you made the maps for me specifically.
Benji's mad because I haven't fed him yet. I'll be right back.
I can hear jingle, jingle, jingle in the
Yeah.
background.
Maps take a long time.
That's
Like I
Alex.
made one last night. Took me like a couple hours.
No, it's like I made one 2 nights ago. I didn't like something about it, so then I spent like half an hour yesterday changing it.
Alright.
And then he made 6 more apparently.
So
I didn't make 6.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
said
it was only
something like
5.
We actually have some town maps for once.
Ooh.
oh,
that.
on
Yeah.
our way
Did you
back
pay
up-
for Create too?
For us, the incarnate.
Yeah, Incarnate, not Create. No.
Yes, I did because it makes my life so much fucking easier.
Yes, it does.
on our way back up, I wanna stop by Helena's shop to pick up the things she said that would be done in 20 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Smart for a 9-year, well, for a genius. Like,
Like, I love the abrupt stop right there.
no, she is 9. But smart for a 9-year-old isn't the same as smart for like a 40-year-old. And Helena's smart like she ate an encyclopedia.
Which she has.
They don't know that. And by they, I mean the 2 that weren't here for the first one. So anyway, I started blasting.
Shoot.
That stream's all started.
No idea who
Alright.
Martha Speaks is.
I done.
I'll be on in Roll20 in a minute. Just making breakfast.
Eden, you said that the I'm walking here is New York. It is. Brooklyn is just a section of New York.
Yeet.
I don't remember that coming
Manhattan.
up. Okay.
I do
Brooklyn,
remember it coming up.
Queens.
Those are
It
conversations.
brought up in the last session.
Yeah.
Alright.
Aiden, if you're going to type in the Roll20 so that way the stream can see you.
Brookside, Eternity. We are currently in Brookside.
Hey, Benji.
Edit. So I have the names somewhere.
Eden, you're muted.
She knows.
Alright.
I think
Checking.
she knows.
Alright, so Josh, you said you wanted to go and talk to Helena. Was that correct?
Yeah, on our way back up because she said the thing would be done.
Yep. So you would walk into the Thieves Guild, as quiet as that might be.
And hold your hand
And
over
you
your
would-
wallet.
Well, always a good idea. But the Thieves Guild is, how would you say, very quiet.
I mean, it takes my wallet. It is empty.
Sell your wallet.
Alright. So,
I'll walk to a shop.
you walk up to her shop, And Alex, can you mute your mic? Because I can hear you cutting your breakfast.
Sorry.
It's alright, man.
It just made the squeak noise, and I internally cringed and wanted to yell.
So,
It's a good thing I was lagging through that because I didn't hear the squeak noise.
alright. So, as you walk up to the shop, you will notice that the shutters are closed, but you can hear someone working on something on the inside.
I will knock.
You will see the door open up, and you'll see Helena wearing these like weird glasses with like magnifiers on them. And she go, "Oh, all right. You're a little earlier than I thought you would be, but
We
It's
finished
ready.
our meeting with the other. Finished our meeting. That's the thing.
so she will gather up her stuff and she walks out the side door. Now I need to make her a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because she's holding a bunch of shit.
Oh god.
Well,
That was a 6.
That's an 8 actually.
Oh, sorry. I was scrolled all the way up. 13. 13 would not help her on this side. You just see this big puff of white smoke, and you see Helena walk around the corner, and she's just covered in flour.
Do you need some help?
No.
Okay.
I just gotta figure out a way to get back at the rat. Anyways.
Oh, you put flour in your thing?
No, he put flour in a balloon and tied it to, it doesn't matter how. And sorry. As she will come up to you and tell you to, she goes, raise your arms up.
I will put my arms up.
She will start putting I don't remember how we worded it, but the item you requested. This
Generates an electromagnetic field.
yes.
The sole
Sorry,
purpose.
Jacob is somehow groggy, even though he slept for like 8 hours.
The sole purpose of making me shot less.
Yes. So she will put it on you and go, and she will say, so one of the crystals is for the front, one of the crystals is for the back. You will need to find a way. Normally, you will need to find a way to charge them, but since I had to make sure it worked, they're already charged. We'll have
Oh,
to get them charged once every week.
yeah, I gotta work on that issue. I only have 7 level spell slots.
And Josh,
Yes.
this will give you a +2 versus metal objects.
Yes. Yes. 12
So if a guy,
AC.
so if Wander decides to punch you in the face,
Hello!
do you have a 10?
Yeah, but the issue wouldn't be Wonder. The issue is the fact that most things are made out of metal that are coming at me.
That is fair.
For now.
God, I love having 10
Yeah.
AC when wearing armor. Without armor, I have 9.
Rip.
You're fucked.
Jesus.
Benji, what are you doing? Stop playing with the
Dumb
box.
shit.
Alright.
Campaign 2. Month of the Dragon.
So she will go back into her shop and she will let you guys know if you ever find any old blueprints or anything out and about. Depending what they are, I might be able to make them work.
Oh, thank you. There you go. But thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Did she have any progress on Dragon's Breath round?
I forgot about something. I am sorry, Dustin, but no.
Nah, that's fine.
I mean, we're still here for another week.
Benji. That's natural.
So. Alright. Now that I have this, I met my way. That we were done with the Ezreal next, I believe. Tell me did the job. Did the thing.
And ask how we can help with the situation with the leader's fiance.
Yes. I will thank Helena for building this in a time frame that I would not be capable of. Does she say anything?
Sorry, Jacob's looking at things. She
Oh.
will say, "Well, you know where to find me."
Alright.
I'm not good at, fixing people, but I can replace limbs if you need to.
Oh, you didn't replace limbs? That's neat. Like with metal or like flesh?
With metal.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing. So, to Ezreal. At least that's why I'm heading next.
Yep. I don't think unless anybody else has anything they want to do here before we head out back up.
Yeah.
Going once.
I need bullets.
On my end.
You need what?
I need bullets.
Wants bullets.
I need rifle bullets. I only have 20.
You can ask the gun. You can go to the gun shop.
I hither to the gun shop.
Um,
I also need to borrow some gold.
Nobody has any.
That I can't get bullets, so never mind.
That's why we did this job for a small amount of money.
Well, let's play. How much gold did we get from that?
Not yet. We haven't gone back and returned to the guy.
And I will have to return to the guy first. I don't have any money. So I guess I'll just, head over. Well, I'll just go with the group. I can't buy bullets. There's nowhere I can go right now.
All right.
There should be an ammo smith in the upper level of the city, I would assume.
I would guess. So.
So you head over to Dr. Azrael. And you would find him talking to a more grizzled looking human. For all of you tall people, he's short for human, even human stature.
Oh.
Fun.
Excuse me. I just hiccuped.
I think we're waiting until
Yeah.
he's done with his conversation. Before we
Isn't
intrude.
till he's done.
So after a couple of minutes pass, the man will walk out, and Dr. Azrael will wave you to come forward.
So come forward.
Look over to Farkas.
Yes.
You were the one that delivered the message.
Oh.
You
yeah,
get to talk,
I
motherfucker. That's what I'm doing.
Oh. I delivered the message to the sixth floor.
Alright. He goes, very good. You'll throw out, hand everyone their 10 gold for the mission.
Oh yeah. The leader, I want to say, the chick that I
She's
gave the letter to.
the leader. She's
Huh?
the fiance to the leader.
Say that again.
She's the leader's fiance.
The leader's fiance. Thank you. She has this condition that she wants us to. I don't know.
He wanted us to help him.
Yeah, help him like figure out how to help it.
So we are offering our services to help Dr.
Yes.
Azrael. Given the fact that you're the one who is in charge of this.
You just see him stand there waiting to see if there was anything else because the message was a little disjointed.
I want to help the lady.
He'll go, all right, so. Here is the problem with that. Well, it is true I have dealt with this before. My dealings weren't very successful. So problem we're kind of gonna have to run against is the fact is, as far as we know, no one in our history has been able to figure out how to cure this thing. So we have to look somewhere where knowledge has been accumulated from everywhere. So we need to hunt down some of the libraries of the Goddess of Knowledge
Mm-hmm.
and hope it's there.
I see.
If only my character knew that Helena was the acolyte of the smoke.
Yep.
Actually, even before he said we have to hunt down libraries of Goddess of Knowledge, my brain was like, Helena has presented us with information that's not commonly known. I wonder if she has any idea on
She
this.
also said that she wasn't from this world, so
She wouldn't know where they are in this one.
No.
she would not know where they are in this world. But she might know some information on it, like
Because-
helpful.
On the disease itself.
Yeah, maybe.
Have you talked to the she's not
Crafter, tinkerer. I don't know what.
she's not a gun. She's not the gunsmith, right? Or is she the gunsmith?
I think I have her classified as a gunsmith. Yes.
Okay.
A 9-year-old genius.
From what we
Crafting weapons of mass destruction.
From what we've gathered about her, she's not exactly from around here.
I've talked with her a couple of times of working under me, but she prefers to go her own way. But I do not know the, how would you say, extent of her knowledge.
Alright.
We may certainly try. But as far as a starting point, I have no goddamn idea.
Love it.
Well, I think we can figure it out. I'm confident. We're all a bunch of smart people here, right?
Yeah.
We're
Right?
at
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a 14.
It's behind me.
I have an 11.
I have 12. Pog.
Intelligence is different than competence.
I said confident.
Yeah,
Got
my
that
wisdom
right.
is a 15.
My wisdom's only a 13.
Haha.
I was
17.
15.
Damn.
Apparently, I like playing big, dumb characters.
What's It's all about your flavor.
Oh, yeah.
So, on another note, that there's what kind of food would one bring to someone as a act of kindness?
A hot beverage.
You will go, well, that's not really up my alley. I would suggest asking the tavern. No, no.
That's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you for
go,
that help.
Benji, go.
I made a friend.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Very special friend.
Wonder it dried me away. I don't know why yet. He said he'd tell me later.
I said when you grow older.
All right, he's gonna insight that. Roll a 10. Just kind of shrug his shoulders.
We should go. What time of day is it right now, actually?
This is gonna be late evening.
We should talk to Helena tomorrow then.
Yeah.
We need a watch.
We don't have the money for a watch.
I don't know how expensive they are.
Yeah.
At least somewhat, kinda.
In the worst case scenario, we can just stick a stick in the ground to find out what time of day it is.
No, for
Not
one
very helpful
long-
underground. It's dark.
Then you
So-
know it's night.
Oh my
That-
god.
Not how that works.
100% is.
Always night in the dark.
I don't think any of my druid things let me do that.
You just hold up a bird. It is 12 o'clock.
And then I attempt to eat the bird.
So,
Then we make you spit it out.
well, we
Bad
sleep.
dog. Where's what, Josh?
I said, well, we sleeping.
I believe the tavern.
Where the beds are.
I didn't know you had rooms at the guild. Guild members. Looking at.
I didn't know the guilds had fucking rooms like that.
I didn't know if they did either. That's what I was asking. So to the tavern then. Hopefully without being jumped.
Preferably, but with our luck.
Combat music starts playing.
Dun it. Dun it.
All right, computer crashed for literally no fucking reason.
Sounds great. I was
I
wondering.
love it when that happens.
So, Josh, I believe you were asking me something before.
I did ask, well, we sleeping, and the party said the tavern because I didn't know if these guys had rooms in that.
Are you asking Dr. Azrael if he has extra rooms?
I didn't know if we were staying there or not.
He
I didn't
kind
know
of asked. He kind of asked it in front of the group, but we did answer probably the tavern.
Yeah. Didn't know if it was like I didn't know there were rooms here. God. Since
Dr.
the-
Azrael will say, if you wish, I can get some rooms for you here.
Would they be more expensive than at the tavern?
Oh, you're working for me.
So, no?
All right.
Where we ask questions. Thank you. Dr. Azrael.
He will lead you to him. Sorry, I'm pulling all the bookmarkers out of my monster manual. Let's see if I can't find a bookmark here later.
Alright.
So, he will point out the rooms that you all can take.
Do we have to double up, or is it the one room of that one?
Each he is giving you each enough rooms that you could sleep single if you want. But there are 2 beds in each room.
Assume it's gonna be normal setup when it comes to tavern stuff.
Oh, room to myself.
All right.
So, before I go to bed in my room, I'll talk with Snap and be like, so, like, not in a loud voice so other people won't overhear me through the walls, you know? What I mean, Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be like, so, we found our first hole, eh? Oh, the location of it, at least. And Drake on it to him.
Sorry. Bunch of shit opened up when I started up, so I'm closing everything.
Oh, that's fine.
You will respond one of many.
Yeah, one of many, but it's a good start, seeing how we've only been alive for a week. Well, me a week. You, a bit longer than that.
He will respond with, we should try to use the leader to find others. Alright, frog in my throat.
Any suggestions for convincing him?
There are many ways of making a man talk. It's just finding the weak spot.
Part of you there, do you know? Or can you not tell from this range?
Not from this distance, no.
Fitted.
At least not at. Sorry, my apologies. At least not at this level of strength of mine either.
Well, we'll find out when we get there. Betcha he won't even notice you in the room. Archie, equal opportunity cult leaders.
You just hear, if I could flip you off right now, I would.
You have hands, kind of.
Kinda.
Come on, you're my oldest friend. I'm not allowed to make some jokes to you.
But I'm not allowed to flip you off?
Alright, I'm going to bed.
What? It was a serious question.
And I answered seriously. This is why we get along. Enjoy these tiny internet. And then I'll head off to bed after that conversation takes place.
All right. Is there any other conversations the party would like to have?
No.
Unless I'm getting yelled at by Rin.
Ask you if you're okay. It's like that was. I'll admit that didn't sit right with me either. I didn't really feel like saying anything.
For a god that supposedly knows a lot, it would have been better, for me at least, if he had not treated me like my questions that I knew nothing about came from a bad place initially.
Well, he's definitely not the god of a good attitude.
Definitely doesn't
But,
make
you
me
know,
want to
what can
work
you
with him at all. If we have questions in the future, I'd much rather just deal with it ourselves at this point.
Inclined to agree, although I don't know how realistic that is.
We should get sleep.
Yeah, probably.
All right, and the day changes to the 21st.
Good
Alright.
morning. Good morning. A beautiful day.
Fucking feed you gasoline, I swear to Christ.
Make it go faster.
Make you go faster.
Let's see.
All right.
So
What is
I was trying to. This is the month of the sun, right?
The dragon.
Dragon, all the way over here. Okay, one more day.
we are
Okay.
on last month of the year?
Yep. I need one more day, and then I can bottle and sell the booze I have in the small barrel. That's what I wanted to check.
All right. Alex, I believe you were gonna go get bullets.
While he does that, I
All
will
right.
head to the Thief's Guild. Divide and conquer.
I mean, we can all just go. Helena's the gun shop, so we were gonna go down there anyway, so we can get the bullets and talk
I
to
didn't know
Helena.
if it was going to the gun shop up here.
I
I
mean,
think that's
might
true.
as well go all down together since it's such a dangerous journey.
Fair enough.
Relatively dangerous. Alex, you might want to mute yourself.
Okay.
I can hear Hannah talking about her password. Probably doesn't
Yeah,
want-
it might be
Right.
something you don't want on stream.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Let's do the bullets.
Okay. She walked out. So what do I need to do?
Uh,
Not
you are
talk about a
going down to
password on stream.
you're going
But
down to the Thieves Guild to look for you're going down to the Thieves Guild to talk to Helena, is what the party has decided, because she is the gunsmith of the Thieves Guild.
Yep.
I'm sorry, can you guys still hear her?
Nope.
I
no.
don't think
No.
so.
Okay.
So as you descend, as you get to the Thieves Guild, the man will open the door for you because he's seen you before.
Hey, that's nice of him.
Sorry, bad time to take a bite. Anyway. I'm assuming you approach Helena's shop, and the shutters are once again closed.
I'll nod it in. This what last time?
The shutters will open, and you'll see Helena has like a little nightcap on.
You're not a morning person, are you?
No.
Most children aren't.
I was a morning person as a child. That was Josh, not Ferdinand.
You were a lot of things as a child, Josh.
Fair enough.
She's right, you know.
We'll start with the easy bit first. Hope.
Alex,
Yep.
do you want bullets?
Yes.
Then
Okay.
talk.
How many do you want?
I have. How much are the bullets in the first place?
For 10 rifle bullets. Sorry. It'll cost you 2 gold pieces for 20 bullets.
Two gold pieces. So it's a gold piece per 10.
Yep.
40 bullets. So 4 gold. I'll give you.
All right.
Should last me a while.
All right. Anything else?
If he's done shopping, time for the not so easy bit. You seem pretty smart, well, very smart and knowledgeable. Do you know anything about what was the name of the disease?
It's magical consumption.
Magical consumption. I almost said magical deficiency, but that's the opposite of that. Do you know anything about magical consumption? Well, that 9 does not look good.
I just didn't want to show her you guys her modifier.
Oh. Oh god. Oh god.
That can't be a good thing.
Oh, that's a 19.
Or more.
Probably like a 29.
She has plus 20 intelligence. I will shit my pants.
And she is an acolyte of knowledge. We don't know.
You
Probably
don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know that.
History.
She will go, well, I have heard of it. It's not something I have, well, treated before and or know any way to treat it. But I could start looking into it a bit more if you'd like.
We're trying to find a way to treat it.
Dr. Azrael is helping a important client, and we offered to assist him.
You know, I really wish she would open with things like that. Like, hey, you'll, save a person's life. Not, hey, I can pay you a lot.
We can't pay you a lot. We never said we could pay you.
She's
what
talking in reference to Dr. Azrael, if you were paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess for most people, money is their greatest concern. Doesn't surprise me that he tries to go for that route first. What he's asked us to do is to find lost libraries of some god.
God of knowledge.
To see if there's any information from other worlds that might be useful.
Now I'm gonna have to roll a deception check. Interesting.
Oh,
Christ.
God damn it! Yes!
Wow.
She still beats you, Patrick.
I know
Yeah.
but crit on a crit.
Bummer.
Oh. Damn. If only. Small child knows how to lie good.
You got really lucky is what happened.
I was like, I wonder. It's still not gonna beat her, but it'd be interesting.
Yeah, knowing the...
No inclination at all, though?
Nope.
Damn.
That really just hits differently, doesn't it?
So, knowing, well, you, what we know about you, I figured asking you would be a good idea.
Well, I will take a look into the subject at the very least for you.
Thank you.
Does this mean we're friends?
I mean, you haven't shot me yet, and I haven't shot you yet, so I think that at least the baseline for a friendship.
I have two friends.
Also,
Wow.
the two of you
Oh,
did
no.
share your secrets with each other, so. Or at least some of them.
I have two
Looks
friends
at
now.
God.
Not counting you guys. You guys are my friends too, but I have two friends that I didn't meet right away. But I don't want to undermine the party. You guys are counted as friends too. Ferdinand slowly backing himself into an awkward social situation. Everyone's being quiet.
on. I can't hear myself think.
Did you ever?
Yes.
But
The year was 1912.
You were dead.
that's not how that works, Josh. But okay.
Well, I mean, if you're
Yeah.
not born, you're dead.
Well, dead implies you would have had to go through the action of dying.
Yeah,
In
we
this
Fair
case,
Okay.
simply not existing and dying are two different, slightly different things.
could we
What do
not?
you mean slightly?
Yeah, we cannot. But
Be much appreciated.
I'm just happy to have friends. I will never try to shoot you, Helena. I promise.
Neat. I like not being shot.
Me too.
It stings a little.
Yes,
Only
it
a
does.
little.
Given what this girl creates, I'm not surprised that it only stings a little.
You can catch bullets. It doesn't sting you at all.
That was not in character. Because I don't know that she can make all the shit that she knows how to make.
Fair enough. But well, now we must find a starting place to find an ancient library of Atlantis. The church.
Nope. I may not know much, but I know that that god is hated in pretty much every corner of the world.
Screw knowledge.
Probably people that follow her somewhere.
Again, looks
Albeit
at God.
underground.
There was one. He's dead.
It's not my fault. Fuck off.
When?
But
That sounded very defensive. Thinking
Hey,
it might be your fault.
No, it wasn't. It was an unfortunate situation.
unfortunate turn of events. But Ferdinand will say, hated dogs are still followed sometimes.
It's how they get their powers. People worship them.
So clap your hands if you believe bullshit.
Maybe we can find some underground knowledge organization.
You don't talk about knowledge organization.
Of knowledge first.
Amos might know.
He would have told us already.
We never asked.
That's true.
Might not have enough gold.
Definitely don't have enough gold, otherwise it'd be public knowledge.
That's why I didn't give him everything I know about me.
And from what you said, everything you know about him is only 200 gold worth.
250 gold for my origins.
No, that's what's left after
Yeah, I know.
your deal.
Unless you have any other starting points, because Israel didn't have any.
And we just continue on our life then.
Oh, well, I didn't know Thief's Guild. I might as well stop by him.
Feel free.
I will. I'm going to walk to the tavern.
The bartender will look at you and go, well, it's pretty slow, so he doesn't have any other meetings today, so you can go on in.
Oh, thank you! I appreciate you. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
the door will open up.
Oh, it's really neat how these doors open. I like how they disappear. You didn't use the voice line. The one that Dustin
Oh,
made.
yes, yes. I almost forgot about that.
How
Thank
could
you.
I love it. It's part of the reason I went here.
There we go.
Oh God,
Thank you, Dustin.
I'm gonna have nightmares again.
Again. God, I didn't know I was that scary.
Good morning, Deimos.
And everyone judged Wander for the way that he reacted. That's the shit that happened, but with 12 people instead of just 3.
I think that was 5 tracks.
Sounds like
I
3.
enjoy Deimos existing.
Maybe it was.
Yeah, it
At
sounds
least-
like 3.
Good morning, Deimos.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. So,
Heard you had a slow day.
it's usually like this unless there's a war. Anyways,
You know where to
I'm
find
assuming
knowledge?
you're here because you have another question.
Yeah, do you know where to find knowledge on magical consumption?
Maybe.
Maybe yes or maybe no.
You're not here. The only person I heard coming in here was Josh. And maybe yes and maybe no are basically the same answer.
Yeah. Oh. What does the maybe mean?
I know of a location where it might be, but that's the
Okay.
key word. I have no idea what's there.
What is the location, dare I ask?
Yeah, that's a little expensive.
For maybe information?
Yes, because it's the location of one of multiple long lost libraries
Ah,
that hasn't been seen in. Oh God, I would actually have to do math for that one.
the assistant, one of the, libraries of the Goddess of Knowledge?
Yep.
So there is one. But
Oh, there's multiple. But the contents of what is in there was only really known to a very select people that the Goddess of Knowledge trusted.
I take it you want one of those people?
No, I was not.
I wonder why. You seem like such a nice guy. That wasn't sarcasm, by the way.
It's like, do I have to check for sarcasm?
That wasn't sarcasm. He's been nice to me. He's like, you seem like such a nice guy.
Well, the original reasons at this, the voice will change. The original reasons are something that we, like the physical people, are not really privy to.
Fair enough. So, because it's a library, it's expensive, but you don't know if the library has the knowledge I seek.
Correct.
How expensive it's expensive.
Well, it's going to be 1,000 gold per library.
Oof.
There's 4 libraries on this continent, But I also have to warn you. We know for certain one of the libraries was raised. So you may enter a library and find nothing. And I have no way to tell that.
Alright. So I need another 800 gold.
Yeah, I can't help you there.
Oh, I know. What if I tell you the domain of my patron in exchange? Because I know you will find it interesting.
That will strictly depend on the domain. But I'm willing to hear you out and pay you accordingly.
I will approach Deimos if he will allow me to,
Yes.
and I will politely inform him that my patron's domain is Rebirth.
He will stand up and kind of look at you, Funky. I don't think I've ever heard of a god that claims that domain.
Teehee.
I told you you'd find it interesting.
I will trade you this information for that, for the location.
Thank you.
Because I cannot get you to tell me outright, this will require some digging.
Digging. What seems to be your specialty?
Hey Josh,
Yes.
I just want to point out as a player that since we're working for Dr. Azriel and he has a lot of money, we could have
know.
just asked him.
See, players know that. Ferdinand wants to see how much Deimos can put together.
So he can kill you.
They won't kill me.
You're assuming a lot.
So, are you pinning the map somewhere, J-Tub?
I'm just gonna mark this one as a token.
Okay.
We'll mark it with this.
Oh, god damn it, we died all
Wait
over.
a minute.
No, it's not
That's-
what you think. It's just a token. It's just the easiest token I found.
Because it was the same token as the other one.
Right there. God damn, we were
Right.
just over there.
No, I'm still moving it around.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
That's why I
assuming
said,
you
wait a
like
minute, because
the-
that's like right where the military base where we buried Blair is.
And
Fitting.
the ironwood tree.
Yeah, the ironwood tree's a little bit further. Oh.
He's going to say, I assume you would like the closest one. Yes.
yes. Please.
I'm assuming the one that's been raised is probably in the Holy Empire.
That will be the closest one. If you go down the mouth of the river, you will find it. But I would be careful, because you're quite willing to come out the other side. And it is not a fun trip.
You have any idea how to open the door? Like, will there be a noticeable door, or is there some riddle bullshit?
Yes?
Good use of the English language there, Josh.
Some riddle bullshit.
Alright. As always, it's been a pleasure doing business with you, Deimos. I look forward to when you put the puzzle together. it if I heard you make a sound and nothing else?
I stretched. Sorry.
Oh.
He will nod his head.
I'll watch out. Wait, damn it! Do I need any extra money? Or was that just 1,000 gold worth of information?
Well, yeah, no, that would just be 1,000 gold because that's quite a bit of gold, Josh.
So
I
so
realize.
still 200 gold left.
I've just done a tracker of how much gold that I got from him, and I wanted to double check before I walked out all the way. You know?
Yeah.
Yep. It's labeled as D cred on my note sheet. I'll watch out. Where's the rest of the party right now? Did they all leave me? Leave me?
I assume we're sitting in the bar, or talking to Helena. I don't know which. I'd assume the bar, really.
I'll watch out. No. Tell them I know where it is.
Cool.
Sweet.
It's about 8 days away.
Yeah, great.
One of them, well, 8 days to and from, I mean.
Assuming you don't go down the river.
Yeah. Assuming we don't go down the river all the way.
I'm going to assume that means something instead of just being an innuendo.
I'll pull out
And
the
let's know you paid money for this location.
map.
Where are we?
Money. In the middle of the tavern with the barkeeper. And just us.
In the Thieves Guild.
Is this tavern alone? Are we alone in the tavern?
The only other person is the tavern. The barkeep, sorry.
Tavern's a mimic. Alright, I'll wait till we get
Coxgun.
upstairs.
I'll look over.
You
I'll look
see
over to
the
the bar.
eyes close. You see the windows close like eyes, and they're just staring at you like motherfucker. No,
I'll look over
not
the.
yet.
I'll look
anyways.
over to the barkeep. I'm like, do you have a private room we can borrow for a
He will
moment?
point. He will point to the room you guys used technically yesterday
Thank you.
and talk with Helena.
I'll head in. I don't know who's. I know Wonder is following me. Is the whole party coming, or is it just me and Wonder and Fartis entering this room?
I mean, I guess I'll go with.
Oh, so that's. What's Hope doing then? Alex?
Chilling.
Chilling?
Like a
Hope's
villain.
Hope's gonna chill in the tavern? Alright.
Nah, I'll probably go back to our room and polish my gun.
Alright.
All right,
Well,
spit shine it. Do a little bit of 5-on-1.
Well, I need to
What's up?
remove the carbon coating that's around the chamber, otherwise it'll jam.
And what's Sorath gonna be doing
I've
then?
cleaned plenty of guns to know what happens when you don't clean them. I will apply that knowledge to this game.
And what's
Just a
Sorath
recipe for a good time.
doing?
I can
Oh.
stop and meditate.
Alright. So that's the 5 people. Alright. So when we did in the, I'll pull out the map and show where Deimos said it was.
We should.
Coming awfully close to the Holy Nation.
Indeed. We will want. Did you get any more information about if there was any other ones? Because as Dr. Azrael did
1,000
say,
gold a pop. And this is the closest.
since wait, you paid 1,000 gold?
No.
Then how'd you get the information?
I told him the domain of my patron.
Worth 1,000 gold?
Yeah.
I think the main issue again is well, we are working for Dr. Azrael in this case. It would probably be best that we ask him for any of the funds that for the job that is his. So all 4 locations we could have known without having us to pay a single cent.
This is the closest one as well.
Would
No.
he be willing to sacrifice 1,000 gold?
Given what Helena said about how he likes to pay people to be on his side with money, yes.
Why are you ignoring the fact that the domain of his patron alone is worth 1,000 gold?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know anything about gods, and I don't really care to. So that's more on
I
your guys'
fucking
end.
care to. Because that means it's a god that we don't know.
Or at
Well,
least-
Demos didn't know.
and that him being a god, that is weird. Don't all gods know each other? Don't they
What
all
is
jerk
the
each
domain
other
of
off
your
in the
patron
sky?
Anyway,
That's mildly racist there. Wanderer.
Actually, it's deist.
DS.
What?
DS.
what is the domain of your patron?
Rebirth.
Oh, rebirth. Oh,
Yeah.
What do you
wondering.
think he said?
I had no idea what he said. Honestly,
Fucking rebar.
it sounded
Got a
like
home.
Rebirth.
Rebar.
I had no idea what he said.
Rebirth.
The god of reavers.
But no, Rebirth.
The Bone King.
Okay.
Put that on
Alright,
a t-shirt.
Getting
Sell
a
it.
little off topic here, guys.
Is there any chance I could make a religion check to try and like figure out a little bit?
There are no gods that take that title, so probably not.
Yeah, at least
if
in this
Deimos-
realm there is.
If Deimos
This-
isn't able to, yeah.
In this realm, there's no god that you would be able to easily translate that to.
Thought the cult rhetoric might help me, but no.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
But
No, and the reason is because the cult was preaching something completely different than what
that's what I
he's saying.
figured, but I thought I would ask.
Yeah.
So, hence how I was reborn from Toad.
It's not really being reborn so much as being born.
I had a form of life before, but now I have a different form of life.
Your form of life before meaning the AI.
Yeah, I was sentient. I gained sentience. I mean, it's hard to make a deal if you can't think for yourself.
Right.
That's how I got the knowledge of the library for free.
No, not free. 1,000
Oh.
gold worth of information.
Close enough to free. Yeah, Demos said he didn't know any gods who take that title, so he's working on it. So, the question is, do we leave now? Does
I don't think there's anything else we can do in this city.
I
Can
mean, you
we
haven't
get-
asked.
according to the doing the math? Oh, you
Said
go
it was
first.
an 8-day round trip.
Yeah, 8-day
Yeah,
round
don't-
trip
We have to
We'd have
worry
to-
about Wolf Boy then.
Yeah.
on the most of the
Don't
late-
lock me in the library.
Yeah, you might destroy it.
Oh. I know this is a time-sensitive matter.
Well, from the sounds of it, they've been dealing with it for a long while. 8 days isn't going to change that,
They will
or how
also
many ever days it'll take for the situation to come and go.
They also said that she's out of the first phase that can be cured with magic power venting.
That I don't think cured was the word.
Well, cured, delayed, or prolonged. It's getting more.
We can
severe.
ask him if there's anything else we can do in the meantime, since we're not comfortable traveling away from a safe location.
Perhaps Fortress to go with the werewolves to learn how to control that.
But then we'd be leaving him behind.
Well, we can wait a few days for him to try to get under control at least, if there's nothing else to do.
Let's talk to the doctor. We'll make our decision there.
To the doctor. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and...
And it takes hours to go from all these floors.
Alright.
So we've already wasted a full day just going back and forth from the fucking Naziel.
Not the entire day. You wasted your entire morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pissed it down the drain.
Yeah, pretty much. So, as you enter the lobby of the Artisans Guild, you will see the oh my god, the guy sitting at the desk. I can't think of what his title is all of a sudden.
Receptionist?
Thank you, Josh. As
Wow,
the
yeah.
receptionist will tell you that he's currently in the vehicle bay and will point you to the direction.
Speaking of, I should probably check out carts while we're there.
Head to the vehicle bay.
Ooh, vehicles. Interesting.
This way we can actually start carrying around supplies in the carriage, as well as start making the bigger barrels.
As we're
Wouldn't
walking,
jump to any conclusions yet.
as we're walking, I just came to a realization that Ferdinand would look at Wanda and go, if he wanted the information before, he would have paid for it earlier and already known where it was.
Then again, he may have just overlooked the god, because in all honesty, I'll agree. I don't think relying on them is exactly a good thing to do.
Yeah, the source of information we lacked, and I felt that...
We can always ask him why he hasn't asked in general.
Yeah. We can when we encounter.
Yeah. I kind of thought they would have already.
So, as you get into the vehicle bay, you will see Dr. Azriel standing on a checklist as they load up basically a semi. And you see him with a checklist checking things off as crates are brought past him.
Wow.
We never see these on the road, right?
Nope. These are very rare occurrences.
Something major happened?
Major? No, this is the same problem every year. It's just that they ordered a bigger shipment this year, so the normal transport won't do. Because there were a hell of a lot more than there was even the previous year. So everyone's a little bit on edge.
Fantastic.
Interesting.
We have some information. Probably would be best for more private location. Should we wait up near your office until you're finished with your business?
I can hand this off. I get tired of sitting in an office all day.
Do you have a spot that isn't the office that's quiet?
No, not one that's close. And he'll hand off the clipboard and start walking. As you walk through the floor, you'll see vehicles of all different types. You'll see cars, you'll see trucks, you'll see big trucks.
Which of
One
these
with
are
the
in the...
Fastenal logo.
You all hear a distant scream as Irby fades from existence.
Artist, no, well, that solves that problem. We can leave today.
Oh, I'm
Wow.
sorry, I'm such a burden.
You didn't naturally disappear, that's why I said it.
I know.
Still kind of savage.
Still kind
Absolutely.
of true. It would move up our timetable. Anyway,
Like you, and
I'm looking for the carts, preferably a covered one.
There are a couple of those, yep.
Because that's my price range.
For now. For now.
How expensive? And I'm looking for like a 1-horse puller. No, it'd probably have to be 2, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well,
In
it
order
depends on how much you're carrying, how many people you want it sitting in there as well,
The party.
plus barrels
Mm-hmm.
of wine. So you're gonna want something a little bit bigger.
Probably 2
Because
horses,
otherwise, yeah, because if it was a single horse, that'd basically be enough for the party. A single horse carriage.
yeah. And that's it. No barrels.
Because those, they weren't designed. If you used a single horse carriage, it was built to carry people basically short distances. And if they needed more than one single car carriage, they just took up a couple more horses to another carriage to give them something to do along the travel. And even then, most of their belongings probably sat in their lap if we were going real world equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
alright. Are we talking to him about tarts at the moment then, Wonder, or are you just looking at them as we're walking by?
Might as well talk about them while we're walking past.
Alright.
Oh god.
How much is
Well-
2 horses, Jacob? Because we probably would know this by now, given just walking around town.
I looked this up last time.
I think
and
they're
I
the
didn't say
expensive.
price.
I think they're the expensive part about carriages.
Plus
This
the
is
upkeep of
15
them.
mastiffs.
I don't know. Alright. Alright, so. So, if you were looking for 2 draft horses, there'd be 100 gold, approximately. And then a cart. Just actually, you probably go for the wagon. Is only 35 gold.
Anybody got 15?
Wow.
Yeah.
I-
Uh,
6 gold.
I have 15 if you really need it.
I only have 120.
Okay.
I'll be broke, but we'll have a cart and 2 horses.
Fuck yeah. We're
And
gonna need
they'll
some.
probably die in the first mission because Jacob said so.
no, the horses won't die. We'll keep them alive.
We're gonna need some.
If the horses
food.
die, you're dragging the fucking bitch ass.
So are you.
I'm not strong.
Neither am I.
Fuck you.
I'll carry the whole fucking thing.
That was a long ass time ago that was said, Alex.
Yeah. I just thought, but I read it again and I was like, oh, here's something to say back.
Alright, so. Take a 15-minute break. Be back at about 11:10.
No money.
Okay.
12:10.
I know what I meant. Thank you.
Go back in time. Be back in be here an hour ago.
Dude, if I could time travel, the amount of money I would possess right now.
Oh yeah, dude. I would have invested a shit ton of money into Amazon back in its early days, and then I would have taken all that money and put it into Dogecoin like 2 months ago and sold it when it was at its max. I'd be like a millionaire.
You're thinking small. Go back and invest in bottled water when it first became a thing. Craft yourself an entire fake identity as your own ancestor. Cash out the shots. Become rich. So how's it doing, Dustin?
Oh, you know, just chilling, I guess. I don't know. Probably go heat up some food here in a minute. Maybe. I don't know.
Feel
I'm not
like-
super hungry.
Even if we invent a time machine, it'll be a one-way trip because if you go back, technology would be not sustainable to power a time machine.
Stick a giant metal rod on top and let it get hit by lightning.
Fusion reactor.
There's no fusion reactors back in like pre-1900.
There's
Yeah,
one in
but
the time machine.
yeah, there's one in the machine if you can figure that one out.
It's gonna be one large-ass time machine.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to move the entire fucking Willis Tower, but
Yeah, and you'd need... Yeah, then you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna teleport and they're gonna look at it and be like, the fuck is this? And they'll take it apart.
Hey, Dustin, you ever play Devil May Cry?
I have not.
Why, have you?
Yeah. All of them.
The only one I played is Devil May Cry DMC.
That
Hold on, he was gonna say something, then he stopped.
yeah, I did. Does Devil May Cry DMC? DMC is Devil May Cry. There was Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry.
There was the one that freaking did not feature like the main character.
Oh, that Devil May Cry, the reboot that went so poorly they went back to the original.
Well, I'll be honest with you, the gameplay felt good.
Oh yeah, the gameplay
I didn't
was
care
cool.
about the story because I don't know jack shit about Devil May Cry.
The gameplay's always solid. The gameplay in Devil May Cry is always a solid feature, C4. It's one of the
Yes.
best features.
I wish I could say the same for Dead Space.
I mean, Dead Space 1 was pretty good. I haven't played any other ones.
Don't play Dead Space 3.
Alright.
You can legit buy bullets, $1 a bullet. No, I'm not joking.
That's dumb.
It's EA.
Yeah.
Yeah, EA sucks. I think we could.
I think anyone who disagrees with that has been blind.
Yeah.
All in all, though, the Devil May Cry series is not something that really pulled me in. Like, I really liked the way the game felt. It had some flashy animations and shit. But the gameplay of, like, hack and slash and fast shooters just doesn't pull me in as much.
One of my favorite aspects of Devil May Cry is the fact that the music ramps up the higher your combo is.
So it's a little bit like Doom.
Doom is just slaughter. Devil May Cry is also slaughter.
But Doom has the same sort of music system where the more movement and like bloodshed that goes on in an arena, the more the music changes.
Yeah, Devil May Cry did it first. But it's a solid.
What are you
mechanic.
talking about?
Devil May Cry.
This was true about the original Doom, not like just Doom
I
2016.
thought it was in the original Doom.
The music changes were in the original Doom.
I swear to God it wasn't in the original Doom. Wait, when did you think the original Devil May Cry came out?
If I had to guess, probably about 1998. Would that be correct?
2001 for the PS2.
Benji.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. So, I didn't think the original Doom's music did that.
Yeah. Also, they had that weird 3D shenanigans as well.
Wolfenstein beat them to that one, though.
Yeah, they beat them to that one. Originally, the original like Doom was like 2D.
I enjoyed Devil May Cry. If you're wondering where this came from, is I found a homebrew class for his Devil Hunter from Devil May Cry as a Devil Hunter, which is interesting.
Benji.
Go Benji, go! Make life difficult for him.
He has been obsessed with the blinds for the past, like, week and a half.
It's my Benji.
You know why he's obsessed with the blinds?
Because his owner is obsessed with the blinds.
No, he's probably like, I thought we were done with this shit looking at the snow.
There's no more snow.
Oh, the snow's gone?
It was like 60-something degrees yesterday.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So can I ask why Texas has its own electrical grid?
You
Profit.
can ask, but I can't answer.
Because it's illegal or because you don't know?
Because it's a monopoly.
Because I
and
have
that's
no
illegal.
idea.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Texas government, heavy Republican, believe in deregulation for profits. That's more of an opinion, but anyways, that's how Republicans are. They want smaller government and big business, deregulation. So they wanted to do that to their power grid. Well, in order to do that, they had to get removed from the nation's own power grid in order to privatize it to roll it back. So they actually haven't upgraded their power system since the mid to late 1990s. Stopping like winterization, keeping up to date on climate regulations, like every other state in the country.
Not necessarily just that, but a lot of other states have interstate, like, massive power lines. So, like, when Wisconsin is hit with a massive storm, they can pull extra energy from, like, Iowa and Illinois. Texas has its own grid, so Texas can't pull that kind of stuff in. And so when all the heat went down, or, well, the storm hit, it got real cold. So part of the problem was, yes, the wind turbines were not properly winterized because Texas doesn't usually have to deal with that kind of weather. Part of the problem was, yes, some of the solar panels did get covered with snow and were not uncovered for a day or two. But largely, the massive uptick in electrical demand, like, more than double outmatched the supply. And because it got cold, the electric companies couldn't pull excess natural gas to make more electricity because the natural gas demand shot up in homes because everyone was turning their furnace up to like 75 degrees because this is Texas.
What I saw, well, from just some of the news articles I read and watched, they were telling me, at least, the news is that it wasn't just the natural power too. It was also how it was mostly like winterizing stuff. Like the generators that they had, they were freezing, and it stopped the output even from coal and natural, or fossil fuels. At least that's
First time I've heard anything about that.
But that's what I was at least told from reading and watching this, is that the natural, like, a power plant went down, like a nuclear power plant went down, coal plants and all that, they went down because of the storage of the of energy, where they hold that or whatever, is they didn't winterize it, so it was freezing over and stopping the output. I'm not explaining it very well, I know I'm not.
No, I get what you're saying. That's the first I've heard of it. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about it, so you could be right, but I read a article by 3 A&M engineering professors about their whole take on it last night. It was, the whole demand versus supply, and this is the worst winter storm Texas has had in decades. So
you don't build for adverse weather.
Yeah.
Well,
I know that at the bank, there are quite a few financial, like, technology services down in Texas, ironically. So we actually ended up losing our debit card functionality for about 7 hours. Like, people couldn't even some people couldn't even make purchases on their cards.
Hey, Benji.
And that was because they had to actually move their servers from it wasn't even in Texas, actually. It was in it was somewhere down, it was a southern state, but because they also at work told me this too, that they didn't winterize their server rooms to take into account, like, how cold everything was going to be, because I don't think I need to explain to you guys that server rooms are have their own, like, climate.
Yes.
And yeah, they didn't winterize those rooms, so the servers actually froze over, and we were down without. I mean, again, people could still use their debit cards, but they actually had to make the transactions would come in weird sometimes, and we couldn't actually monitor it very well. And we weren't the only institution either. There were other banks too, because it was, again, a financial technologies company.
You have to consider this. Like,
I'm gonna
For-
take a shit.
For
Yeah.
most server rooms, they actually want to keep it cooler.
Yeah, because servers create a lot of heat.
So they want to have better ventilation than they do,
Because this storm was so crazy, like it's the coldest weather in decades this far south. Like nobody here builds for that. Like that's why all the pipes and everything are freeze in Texas too, is because in Wisconsin and Minnesota, North Dakota, it's not uncommon to have a day where it's 20 below and then the wind chill puts you at 30 below or something like that. But in Texas, that's very uncommon. So when the wind chill was pushing 15 below here early last week, nothing is built to handle that. The insulation in buildings is not built to handle that. So everyone is cranking up their heaters, which draws more
More
electricity, more natural gas. And because it's Texas and everyone's used to having things so warm, instead of having it at a reasonable, like 67, like I kept mine, I'm willing to bet a lot of people that have been here their whole life probably had their furnaces pushing 72, 73 degrees.
yeah, my room is usually 63 to 66.
Yeah, I think right now I'm at 68, but like my system is off. Like it warmed up yesterday, I just turned my system off. But I'm gonna go get some food because I'm starting to get hungry now. I wasn't sure 5 minutes ago, but now.
Really?
What?
Fucking as soon as we're ready to start. Yeah, I'm gonna get food now.
We had a very interesting conversation about,
I know, I was sitting here, I was just muted.
I know that Texas's system is not supposed to, but the whole government being like deregulated thing in Texas kind of is strange to me because a lot of their issues come from the fact that the corporations are paired up with the government as opposed to, actually having less government control.
I'm alive.
Yeah, no, Dustin showed up. No, Dustin was sitting in here, and as soon as they show up to start, he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna get food now." I'm like,
I'm
"You're
bad.
fucking kidding me."
I mean, Dustin do what Dustin do.
He could have made food during that 15 minutes, is what I think Jacob's trying to say.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, I'm back, but I'm still gonna be muted because I'm gonna be eating.
You have to turn on Chris.
All right.
No one likes
All
Chris.
right.
Chris just really good.
Irby, are you around? I'm taking that as a no.
Maybe he just doesn't know he's muted.
Possible.
He would have unmuted by this point. He's just not back then.
Yes, I made burger bombs yesterday for the first time.
What the heck is a burger bomb?
Like, so you take like a brick of cheese, right? And you cut little cubes, and then you take hamburger, and you wrap it around in a ball around the cube of cheese, and then you cook it or fry it in my case. So you have like a meatball, but the center is like melty cheese. It's great. You can add bacon and I would have added bacon, but I didn't have any bacon thawed yesterday.
So who are we missing? We're just missing.
I'm back.
Nope, there's Justin. Is Eden alive?
Alrighty.
Well, you're the person who knows best about that, so.
I was nearly passed out on the couch for that 15 minutes.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Eden, type in the chat if you're not dead.
I'll be right back.
I really like the idea of being a party that has 15 mastiffs pull the cart. But, surprise! We are the people that show up with a bunch of jacked fucking dogs.
Am I not good enough for you?
Can I answer honestly? Yes, I like partners actually.
You're just saying that.
She is awake.
I'm not just saying that. What point would I have to lie to you? Your feelings don't matter to me.
Oof.
Thank you,
Oof,
Josh.
big oof.
If I tell you the truth, it may hurt, but at least you'll feel a little better.
That's true. Oh. Okay.
I can't tell if that was a laugh or a cry. Are you crying?
A little bit of both.
Oh, okay. Well, keep it up.
What did I miss?
Nothing important?
I guess.
Ah, Justin was just like, we had a conversation. Justin said something. Said, "Oh, your feelings don't really matter to me, so why would I lie to you?"
Yeah, I was
And
kind of
then-
wanting context to that, but alright.
Oh, so I told him I liked Fartis. He asked me something about Fartis. I went, to be honest, I went, I actually like him. And then Justin, well, you're just saying that. I was like, why would I lie to you? I don't care about your feelings.
I see.
There you go. Context achieved. Now that everyone is present.
Yes. Pat, and my question is, do you have enough money to buy feed for your horses
I'm out of money.
that you have just bought?
I can buy the feed. How much is the feed? If I have enough, I guess.
So it's 5 copper pieces per day.
Oh wait, I have enough for 5 copper pieces per day.
Well, how many days is it going to take us to get there and then back again?
Well, we might not be going away there right away. So I can pay for 14 days, technically 15 days. I can pay for 15 days. a feed, which I
Hope-
will pay for 15 days of feed.
I would walk up to you and be like, "So are you going to be in charge with feeding them?"
I'm assuming.
I give you 2 gold to help with the feed. So I just give you 2 gold pieces.
How big is the baskets of feed?
Am I allowed to
Um,
contribute as well? I'd like to
It
give.
doesn't say that's the.
Because the
Oh,
reason
the
why I'm
only-
asking is depending on how big
Oh,
it is.
it's 10 pounds per bag.
10 pounds per bag. Okay. Well, okay.
I'd like to contribute as well.
How much is how much storage space does the feed take up? Like, are they just like bags? And then
Patton, you forget it doesn't give me that much detail.
yeah, I figured. The only reason why I'm asking is I would keep all of the feed in the carriage. So I was gonna see how many, how much I could buy at once, and then worry about the rest later on.
Acton. Or Austin.
Say again.
Add 5. Add 5 from me.
5 what?
5 gold.
Jeez.
Going to contribute to this as well.
All right. I mean, I don't need the. You guys can hold on to it for right now.
I'm giving it to you.
Jesus, all right.
I mean, you guys have a party fund, right?
Yeah, just throw it in
Throw
there.
money at it.
Like the exact.
You guys can throw the money there.
This is exactly why
The
we
party
made
fund
the
got
party.
yeeted for Big Gun.
So for 1 month,
Exactly.
it takes 224 copper, which is 2 gold and 24 copper.
For a
for an
month?
entire month. Yeah.
All right, let's just buy it by the month then.
That is probably the best way to do it, in all honesty.
So you don't need 15 gold from me?
No, it's just 2 gold and some. How much silver for a
2
month?
gold, 24 copper.
24. So 2 gold, 2 silver, 4 copper.
Sure.
And you pay with a Zet change.
Every time. Well, it might be different. Well, it might be different depending on the location. And since we're buying a month in advance, I might be able to bargain it down. What the fuck was that, a cat?
That was Benji.
It sounded like someone go, motherfucker!
It's probably what he was saying, let's be honest here.
Since we're buying it at a month at a time, are you okay with that, by the way, Jacob? Buying it at a month at a time to make it easier for us? For everyone?
Yeah, just buy it a month at a time, yeah.
Okay.
It's-
I'll try to persuasion him the price down a little bit from 2 gold, 2 silver, and 4 copper down to 2 gold.
All right. So I'm assuming you're trying to persuade
Whoever
the guy that operates the horse stall.
Yeah. Party funds on the campaign 2 copy, right?
Yes, it is.
I don't know where you guys put it.
It's
It's
on
on
the
the coin
coin
conversion
conversion.
page.
And
Yeah, we spent all of that.
yeah, I know. But I know Justin Alex gave 2 gold, which will pay for this month if I can get if I can get it
Yeah.
down to that, if I can get it
Yep,
down.
you can get it for 2.
Okay, 2 gold, and then Soul said that he'd give 5 gold towards it,
Yep.
so put it in there. I thank you very much.
I've already subtracted it from my account.
We have 5 gold in the party fund for future endeavors, and now we have a cart. and a month's worth of feed. And today is the 21st. So my, I thought it was still the 20th. Is it actually the 21st now?
It is the 21st.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So month of the sun by the 21st. How do I add words?
You type.
Yeah, but it's not showing the thing up. There you go. No, that's not what I wanted. Stop fucking going to the next tab.
There you
Don't like how that ended up. How do I add a space to that so it goes to the next line?
I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry. That's gonna look weird now.
I mean, mine looks weird on it.
All right. I thank the stall owner very much. And like, would anyone like to help me name the horses?
Name it Carl.
One's Carl, unless we find a better name.
And Susan.
And Susan, are they? Is it a
Only
male
went
and
through it.
female or?
I don't
It's gotta be Benji.
I could probably tell.
Oh, we didn't.
Benji agree.
Carl and Benji.
She does agree.
Carl and Benji.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
What did you look?
Oh, what if we named the other one after my cat, Charlie?
Benji.
Charlie and Benji. I like it.
I mean, if the horse that's named after Benji dies, I'll just have to give Benji a hug.
Or kill
Benji,
Benji.
did you get yourself stuck? Are you stuck, stupid?
that bodes poorly.
Come here, dumbass. Come here. Dumb shit, get your ass out of there. You're stupid. Come on. Come on. Oh, my cat's.
Alright, so we've named the horses.
Yep.
Now we
Benji,
continue.
no.
Now we continue the conversation we were having with the dude.
Alright, so you get up to his office. So you wanted to talk.
Oh. We found out where one of the libraries is.
And
Sweet.
according to Deimos, there are 3 others on this continent.
One of which was raised. We don't know which one though.
So it could be the one that we're going to right now, or will be in the future.
In order to find out the other locations of the libraries, it is apparently, according to it is apparently 1,000 gold each.
Well, shit.
I'd like go ahead and show him on the map where this one is.
I will.
Gene, what the fuck is your problem?
I'll show him on the map.
Alright. He goes, well, that's an interesting spot. For, well, anything, really.
Oh, I mean, if you're trying to hide something, you put it where no one will look.
Fair.
So, yeah, Deimos told me where this one was. I traded.
Benji?
Benji doing work.
Fucking wild right now, and I think he just smashed his face into my desk.
Why would we name a horse after this cat? Horse is gonna be batshit crazy.
It's gonna have a lot of energy. That Benji horse could pull the card on his own.
But, yeah. Why didn't you pay Deimos for this information?
Come here.
Well, mostly because... Hello to you too, Benji.
Damn, these horses are loud, and they sound a lot like a cat.
You might want to get that checked out.
Benji is just
Too late. We
cats
bought a
in
defective horse.
costume.
Great. Goddamn druids.
Fucking kinky ass assholes.
But,
That you didn't need to say that. You didn't have to, but you
Yeah,
did.
you fucking
but
They like being bridled.
I'm waiting for his answer once done. 'Cause I'm curious now.
Waiting
what
for
he can
Panther
pick
to stop
for.
talking.
So, yeah, I'll ask why he
You guys
did.
wonder why we get nothing done.
I mean,
Well,
we
'cause
know.
He goes, well, I don't really take any money from the business. I use it to pay the workers so they can at least achieve a better standard of living than they would otherwise.
Although I wonder. Like, not like occasionally, like, there's your answer kind of look. You know what I mean? Not calling him out. Just gesturing.
No,
to
you're
him.
calling me out. Say it
Little
as it
bit,
is.
yeah. A little bit. So, I just traded information, so didn't have to pay him money.
Yeah. Sorry. Information is his. How would you say it? See?
Preferred currency? Did he just kind of cut
Yeah.
out for everyone?
Slightly.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
cut out for me a little bit.
Can you still hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, now we
Can you
can.
hear me now?
'Cause all I heard was information is his preferred and then silence.
Yeah, preferred currency.
I heard the currency part. I'll be honest.
Alright. So. We have an issue, though, with the library's location. And why we're asking you about this now. Which is looking at Fartis. Since he knows what Fartis is.
Yeah. Well, like I said, depends. When do you plan on leaving?
If we left today, we still wouldn't be back in time. using travel math. And we don't know. We know nothing about how the disease advances. That's the
Whether or
point.
not we'd have the time to, yeah.
Well, that would strictly depend on the circumstances. As long as she takes my recommendations and doesn't do anything too strenuous. Year, 2 years. Like I said, definitely depends on the person.
Alright. So 8 days isn't going to make too much of a difference with the advancement of the disease.
And I was looking at the calendar. We wouldn't even have enough time to go over to Dragon Hollow either.
Yeah. So I'll actually say that and see what he says in response to that comment.
Sorry, Josh.
You missed what I said?
I guess I don't understand what you
I
said.
said, so 8 days won't make a difference in the advancement of the disease.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unrecognized command.
It shouldn't, at the very least.
I will let him know of our progress when I drop off the food today. But don't have an Indian food after this. I said that out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whatever.
The responsive silence.
Wander just kind of holding his head with the mask.
Didn't you have a question for him, Wanderer?
If I did, I don't remember it right now.
It was the what can we do in the meantime?
Oh, right. Do we have anything you would be able to we would be able to do in the meantime in town while we wait, or at least nearby town?
We have a situation developing that I don't have a lot of information on right now, so I may just be wasting your time. But since you are going your way out of town, there's a job not exactly on the way, just a little, like a day's travel-ish out of the way, that you might be able to attend to.
I don't think we are leaving town. We don't.
Well, not yet.
Yeah, we don't have time to go to Dragon Hollow or the other place before the 3 days.
But we've had some people disappearing in the town recently. It wasn't of any real note because people decided to leave, pack up their lives, whenever. And people going out to go hunting and not coming back is not uncommon. Until we found a mangled body in an alleyway.
Ew.
And we're not 100% sure what it's from.
Murder mystery. I like it.
Dun, dun, dun. Or who or what caused it and such and such.
Alright.
That's concerning.
Huh. Dead people.
We could attempt to try to help with that. We're not exactly town guards or detectives.
All the eyes will help. At this point, we don't know when it prefers to be out and about because we haven't had enough time studying said creature.
Can you describe the mangled bodies? Like an animal, perhaps? Or
Mangled.
did it look like a person did the damage with like a weapon of some kind?
Like the corpses were pretty much eviscerated, so it'd be very hard to tell the difference.
Oh.
Disturbing.
That is a little concerning, you're right. What floors?
I think the main town is what he said.
The city. So technically ground zero, if you wanted to.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
just in case any more floors were targeted more often than others, if he's moving around, you know?
Seems to be sticking within the city.
Send him pretty far ahead. But that's good to know. Perhaps we will figure out who or what is doing this. When did it start happening?
The earliest we can tell, because of our limited data, a week and a half.
I'll be back.
A week and a half? Alright. So, it's been a relatively new occurrence. Alright. Do you have any more information on it then, or no, sir?
Nope.
Nope.
Like we said, we really are currently at a loss.
Alright. Thank you for your help. I don't think I have anything else. I don't know if anyone else has anything else they want to talk to Ezreal with.
Here.
What was that, Nomad? I had the...
Not me.
Not you? Father,
Nothing.
do you have anything?
Patton got up and left,
I
so I assume not.
said Farkas.
Oh, Farkas, sorry.
Yeah. Farkas, do you know anything?
Perhaps Farkas can track our target.
Perhaps. Well, if we don't have anything for Ezreal, we should let him go back to his work. And hopefully the library we found isn't burnt down.
Well, wouldn't it show scarring on the outside, or do you think just the inside, the books would be burned?
Honestly, I have no fucking idea. No idea.
No, no, potentially. Well, the point of raising is burning everything.
Yes, but you
Yeah.
can burn everything while leaving the structure intact.
This is a library of a
Oh,
god,
man.
though. God only knows what's inside. Or how.
Nice.
Yeah, see, I'm funny.
All right.
You pun bastard. Outdoor did food at the end. Then bring down and inform the leader of the werewolves of our progress.
All right.
That was my plan. How much? Was it gold for a meal?
It depends what quality of meal would you like? Because
I'll take the best quality meal he has to offer.
all right, that'll be 5 gold because that's good quality stuff, and the ingredients are very hard to get because it's still like the end of winter.
Oh, so it's $5 a meal?
For the very best quality meal.
Okay. So it's $5 for the best quality.
Yep.
What is medium quality then?
That would be 2 gold.
$2. Alright. I'll have 2 of those then. Because I have 10 gold after buying a thing.
All right.
Oh,
What?
Herbie,
No,
your phone's ringing.
wow, thanks.
You're
This is my
welcome.
alarm to start getting ready to leave.
Yeah,
Oh,
did
that's
you
right.
not call at 1:45?
15.
15.
So skedaddle at 1.
I will then go down again, back and forth and
Back and forth. Then. All right.
and forth.
Irby, would you go with Josh to the Den of the Werewolves?
Yes.
Okay. All right. As you descend, you would obviously get to the Thieves Guild. Go to the Thieves Guild. And then you would get to a werewolf, and they would, they would let you in.
Because they recognize us.
Yep.
Make my way to where the throne was last time.
So you get there, and you would see the assistant and Lord. I think I called him Graham. That sounds right.
Yes. Graham.
I didn't put it in the chat like a smart person. Anyways, it sounds right. Yep. And the assistant would look at you and go, "What, back already?"
Well, I was going to give him an update on what we found, and I brought you the food I said I would.
She will walk over and take it from you.
Oh, friendship. That was Josh, not Ferdinand.
Yep.
Like, you know that was out of character before anything weird happens there. And is it super crowded right now?
There's a lot of people going back and forth at this point because it's probably about dinnerish time by now.
Alright. Alright. It's probably something I shouldn't say outside of privacy. With the information that we've gained.
They will point you to a side room.
And I will walk into the side room. And I'll tell them that we found a spot that may know of a cure.
He doesn't have a good insight. I still rolled a 15. He will question the may in that statement.
It is a library of an ancient goddess. And we do not know if this one has been razed to the ground or not. But it's the closest.
Or if it actually has the information that we need.
Yeah. But it's the closest and best lead that we have.
Correct.
Very well.
I figured I would let you know of our progress.
As they're, obviously sending back between each other, the assistant will say, he thanks you very much for the time you have taken.
It's only about an 8-day round trip, so we'll probably head out around the end of the month after purchase is issued.
Which I would like to start working on.
Alright.
Someone.
I'm not sure it's an issue, but
Well, if you're willing to start now, I can probably get someone assigned to help you.
That would be perfect.
thank you for helping my friend.
And because Irby, I know you have to leave soon, we will pick up your stuff next week.
Perfect.
So we're
Thank you
gonna
for helping
hold
my
off.
friend.
No, I mean we can continue. It's just there'll be like 30 minutes 15 to 30 minutes at the beginning of the next session where it's just Irby
Oh God.
Alone.
Okay.
all by himself.
I'm so scared.
Session with
Pain
just
and-
Derby.
Pain and torture will commence.
So. We'll probably head out at the end of the month to see what is there for you. And hopefully we'll be able to help more.
As they sign back and forth, they will, the assistant will say, he is very grateful for the amount of effort you are actually putting into this.
I just kindness but not kindness. You've been good to us. There's no reason we shouldn't help you. Like, don't want to sound like that's a weird thing, but like, you know what I mean. It's Ferdinand is struggling to put a formable sentence on why. Just I am. Social interactions are not my strong suit.
You are only a week old.
Really? Did you say that out loud, Irby?
Maybe, yeah.
God damn it, Arby.
Casual slip up.
That's not casual.
That is very not cool, Irby. Don't say
Yeah.
It says
that.
if he's only been a week old.
Yeah, good recovery.
Make a deception.
Good recovery attempt.
Have to check, please, Irby.
Oh, no. Bruh. Oh God.
Oh.
Wow, the assistant with the +4 rolled a 1.
She doesn't see any problem with it either. I think she still sees through him though.
Well, I mean, her boss put it together. Her boss is signing, probably like, what the fuck does he mean?
Yes.
Well, I will get you back for this, Farkas.
Next week.
The circumstances of my birth are not normal. I used to exist as a computer program.
Not
An AI,
supposed to say
more
this. This is
precisely.
bad information to be given
Hey,
out.
you're not here.
I'm
Be
not
quiet.
supposed to say it, but sorry, I have to explain why I'm a week old to him. What is he signing?
You get the look of, I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
I am in fact being serious. The stew that I had down here was the first thing that I've eaten other than good berries.
Oh, that would explain a lot.
It was very good stew.
All right, I gotta go.
See you, Herbie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very good stew. I prefer that you keep this to yourselves. It's not really something we're supposed to be handing out, but so far, 4 people have put it together.
Here we go. Well, fair enough, I guess.
If you wish for more information, I can give you bits of it because we are working together.
She goes, no, that's good enough. If you're supposed to keep it down low, it's best to keep it down low.
Thank you for understanding. Well, now you know more about me. Thumbs up. Just awkward silence in the room. Alright. I'm happy to help though, in all honesty.
And we appreciate it.
I think I'm gonna go before this gets any more awkward for everyone and participating. Have a nice day, you two. I'll just kind of walk out of the room backwards, like, you know, one of those awkward walks where you're just like, doot, doot, doot.
Yep.
Look at Snappy. I think that went well.
You see Snappy visually roll his eyes.
He's right, you know.
You try to be a little more confident in me. Yeah, I will admit, one time was my fault. The other two times were my fault. The other 2 were not.
You just hear in Draconic, you just hear fucking up 50% of the time is still fucking up.
I mean, one of the 2 times that I fucked up was not a fuck up. It was trading for money. The information that we needed.
Then why did you say it as a fuck up?
I said it as a time we let it out. I did not say it was a fuck up. Minor arguments with deities.
What was that?
That was Josh
I know.
talking to himself.
I know. but most of us don't know what you mean.
I know, and most of you aren't present. This is me watching
You're
through the
present.
level.
Yeah, but most of us as in players don't know what you're doing.
You're right.
You're spoiling the
Okay.
surprise, motherfucker.
I will continue walking through the Werewolf City back towards the top level with Nappy.
Does anyone else do anything for the rest of the night?
I don't think so. Did I miss anything for the conversation I was a part of with Dr. Azrael? Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
Really?
Okay. I didn't know if he gave us a job or anything that I missed.
No.
Oh no, he offered asked for you guys basically to look around the city because there's murders going on and they can't really identify the source at this time.
Alrighty.
And because they can't really identify the source, he can't give you an accurate guess of how much he would pay you for the job.
Yeah.
Talk to anyone, say anything, do anything.
I have a plan for when it's night, but I'm waiting till it's night.
I can only guess what this is gonna be.
Hey, Patton,
Job.
you want to check in your fucking barrels?
Oh yeah, that's today. Sorry, I will do that, and I'll put them into my prepped bottles.
So are we worried that we're gonna get attacked tonight?
No, we're in safe rooms, but we might be going out when it's later to try to find, kind of like scout the streets a little bit.
There's a murderer on the loose.
Yeah.
Good. Good, I'll kill him. He's not the only killer in this town.
No, we're pretty sure it's full of them, but you know.
Yeah, that's why I said he's not the only one.
Do I need to
Killers
roll
in the
anything?
world will stay the same.
Do I need to roll anything to check it before bottling it? Because I know it was a really good one from what I remember it being. Or, yeah, I think it was a good one.
No, I mean, as far as I know. I mean, you're moving liquid into another, basically, bottle. I'm not having you roll for that. That's
Okay.
wasting everyone's.
I guess it's test the whether or not it's a good quality.
I mean, that would have been off of your initial roll. So
Yeah.
whatever you rolled,
Which I believe, which we
Would have
did not write down, so we're smart for that one.
All right, great. So I am going to roll a d4, and that's the quality. Because you need to keep track of this stuff.
I know it was at least above average. I know it wasn't terrible. Otherwise, I would have dumped it.
Okay, well then we will say it is above average.
Okay. The difference being that this is actually fully aged. It can be aged longer inside the bottles themselves for a better quality over time, but this is at least not a unaged whiskey that I have been selling previously.
Previously. Yay.
All right.
So I'd go ahead and bottle them and take them down. We're not in a tavern, so I guess I would ask the reception, like, hey, do you know if there's anybody that's buying, I don't want to say off-brand, but newcomers to the industry, whiskey.
It would go well. Because this is the guild, there is a decent amount of people already brewing things. So you would have a better chance at Dragon Hollow selling it. and I mean, you could ask the tavern owner, but I think he already has a guy who just solely supplies him.
Okay. Thank you. I have 4 bottles of whiskey that I can't do anything with right now.
Hey, Pat, you want to go and get your new barrel that you had someone?
Make?
Oh, right. Thank you, Jacob.
This is why you need to come to D&D well rested, boys. Maybe you'll actually remember some shit. So I'm assuming you're going to go get your barrel
Yes,
now, yes?
I'm going to go get my barrel.
Like a fucking babysitter. Anyways.
It's been a week.
Fuck, man, I remembered it. I'm not even your character.
But you're God.
Yeah, God remembers everything.
Sure, I don't. I have a terrible memory. My campaign's a mess because I don't remember everything these fuck asses do.
It's alright, it happens. So, barrel.
Yep. I will go pick up the barrel.
Yes, you have a fully furnished barrel.
Oh yeah, and slightly on the same topic, I'm assuming that they have a place where I can store the cart while we're in town, along with the horses.
Yep.
Okay.
And because you're working directly for Dr. Azrael at this point, he is not charging you for
Pog.
its usage.
Sounds great to me. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take both barrels to the thing when I'm done with talking to the guy that you might have given a name by this point, because you said you might have for this.
I have not.
Okay. So I'll go back to the wood shop and like, it has been a day extra. Whoops. Oh well.
Because it is later in the day, you would notice that the elf you were working with was not around, but your barrel is sitting on his workstation.
Is there a note or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Is the person that was in charge of the shop around?
There is a person, but it's not the same person as last time.
I'll kind of walk up to him like, excuse me, I just wanted to double check whether or not this barrel is finished. I asked an elf gentleman who was seated here to put it together while I was out on some business.
He'll walk over and take a look at it. And he goes, yeah, it looks finished to me.
Okay. Thank you very much. And I will pick it up. And I should probably get the insides of these barrels charred. I'll find Farkas. I'm gonna take both the barrels to the cart, put it in there, cover them up with a tarp, some cloth, and try to go find. Oh wait, no, Farkas is busy. Never mind.
You don't know that yet, but Farkas is busy.
I will find that Farkas is busy, and I'll have to wait until he's done to get the insides of my barrels charred.
All right. So, Josh, you would have returned to the party by this point.
Alright, I will inform them that Fartless is busy. Since
Damn it!
he's learning to get his situation under control. That's how I will word that.
Probably for the best.
But things are going well. What was I going to say? There was more words that I was going to say that my brain is blanking on. Fucking brain. I don't need to let them know that that happened. So yeah, he's working on getting that under control. I informed the what's his name? Graham. I'm trying. That of our progress, and he is very thankful that we're actually putting forward effort. And he's surprised we're actually helping. Which is a surprise to me. Do people not do this often?
People like to get paid.
So generally not for free.
Huh. Interesting. I'll keep this in mind for next time we are working with someone in a less dire situation. But so, do we have any way to you plan on hunting down this murderer? He's a murderer, yes. Do you have any ideas on how we can hunt down this murderer?
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Best bet is probably going through and just looking, keeping an eye out.
Alright. I just send Snappy out at night to see if he sees anything.
As long as you think he won't get captured.
I don't think he will. I'm confident he won't.
Your pet.
Unless you do you have any better ideas to gather information quickly?
I was gonna suggest that we can go out looking around town ourselves.
That's a solid idea as well. We did do both? We didn't do both. Sorath, do you have any ideas? Trying to think more.
I really don't. Can't remember.
Lomat, you?
Can't say it. Benji, stop it.
Don't yell at the horse.
Nice.
I'll appreciate that one actually. Good job, C4.
Yeah, that was good.
Like
So-
you guys saying that I'm where comedy goes to die. I make
I
one
stand
bad
by my
joke and the
statement.
world turns against you.
I stand
That's
by my
usually how
statement.
comics work.
But we need to find out where they hunt. It's in alleys. Are there any busy alleys? How often are alleys busy?
You're probably
Very
you're
often.
probably thinking about looking for small alleys, not busy alleys.
No, that was a legitimate question. How often are alleys busy?
Don't fucking know.
Do people use them often for traveling?
Usually no. It's more for when you're going into a place in the alley, or it's just a cut through.
Alright. So the shortcuts.
Yes. That is an apt way of describing them, I think.
So, is the target people in a hurry? The only time I would take a shortcut is in a hurry.
Like I said, there are entrances to places that are inside alleys. So not quite that.
Alright. Are we going to do this all as a group, or are we going to separate the clever mod round?
I say we kind of split into smaller groups, but still stay within
Benji?
a small distance.
Good Benji.
Then a small distance. Oh, so how should we divide up the party?
So you're splitting the party, eh?
But I knew this was a bad idea.
C4. Poor naive C4.
Don't you know you never split the party? Clerics in the back, keep the fighters hale and hearty.
But, how should we, do this split?
Let's see. Stick it closer to, let's see. With 1, 2, 3. With 6 people, we should probably split it to 2 groups. 2 groups of 3.
Alright.
Or should we do 3 groups of 2? It's either 3 groups of 2 closer together, or 2 groups of 3 a little bit further spread out.
Two groups of 3 will cover more ground, and we could probably find out who's doing it faster.
But we're more dangerous. We're in a more dangerous situation there, because if we don't hear each other call out for help, then it's a 2 versus whatever it is. So it's either take the risk and be in a smaller groups, smaller, more numerous groups, or we risk them not coming near us at all with the larger groups, because from what the doctors have been saying, these are individuals who are being targeted. So a group will probably not be targeted. We would have to stumble upon the act as it's happening, which is even harder.
So we should travel in groups of 2.
But there's risks involved with that, which is why I did not fully suggest it.
Fair enough. I feel groups of 2 would be the best option, because then we're more likely to find the culprit.
Let's say the rest of the party.
I agree, we're probably more likely to find in group 2.
I agree.
Also more likely to get ourselves murdered.
Become the next unwitting victim, indeed. Ren?
I don't feel very strongly about it, so
Sounds like Aiden's asleep.
Maybe.
So Sorath is either way. Lomat agrees with my statement, but does not know how well that will go.
I agree that we'd probably be better off trying to discover discover them in a smaller group. The issue comes the fact that whether or not we would hamper our efforts by being in the bigger groups.
Yeah.
Another thing we could try to do is just try to bait it out. Make ourselves the target, while the rest of the party is just a short distance away watching.
But that implies we know what they are after.
Well, you can either go with easy targets or something else. So, people who are drunk, people who are just not paying attention to where they're going. We really don't have anything. We need information at this point.
There wasn't a lot of information on them. They've done a good job of covering the tracks.
By making the corpses as impossible to figure out what they are as possible.
I mean, it's worked for them thus far.
Mm-hmm. Which is the frustrating part.
Frustrating's the word for it, yes.
Because we're given nothing to go on.
So we still need to come to a decision. It's been talking in circles for the past 5 minutes.
Well, less circles and more idea prompting.
Yeah.
Because we could forego looking and go with baiting, but we don't know what we need to have in order to bait. It's just a tricky situation all around. We could ask where the body was found, see if there's anything significant about the location itself. Though they'll probably already have that part of this investigation covered.
We could talk to the town guards. I forgot this town had guards with how much illegal activity happens underneath it.
Also, whether or not they would actually talk to us.
Yeah, they may not be willing to talk to us.
Just because we're working with Dr. Asriel doesn't mean that we're exactly gonna be helpful to them. We might just be nuisances.
It would be helpful if we brought in the culprit, which is
It would
the
be.
plan.
You're right. But do they see it that way? Do they see the fact that we would be able to do that, or just an annoyance?
We can demonstrate that we are strong enough to do so. That was a statement, but which doesn't hurt to attempt the town guards.
Yep, it doesn't.
Because I
Unless-
forgot they existed.
Unless they arrest us.
What are they gonna arrest us for, though?
Mm.
Oh, well, we'll find out if they arrest us.
We honestly don't know if like nobody knows anything about this.
So where's the guard hall, Jacob?
That would be close to the entrance of town.
Ah. Oh, then shall we party?
We shall.
Maybe to get more information on this.
Yeah, I suppose that we should.
Oh, to the guard hall, which I forgot was a thing.
I thought after half an hour of going in circles, I would have to go, yo, so half an hour has passed in world because you've just been sitting here talking for half an hour.
I
I
realized
think he's trying to push us along.
Yeah.
I realized what was happening, which is why I was trying to get engagement from everyone and did a vote and try to see what we were doing.
Sorry, my stomach hurts a bit. Can't
So-
focus.
As you enter the guard hall, there's a group of guards that go past you on the way out for their change in patrol shift. And there would be a older human woman at the reception.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Huh. Good evening.
Night.
That was like phrased as a question because that was me asking what time of day it was. In that
It's evening.
I was right. All right. Josh was 90% sure it was evening, but then I started talking, and the number of times in real life I fucked that up is numerous. But good evening.
Well, she would say, "How can I be of assistance?"
We are looking for information on the alley killer.
Is that the-
To take care of them. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this.
Yes, because there's no other way that could be anywhere better than that. Alley killer.
As I do I just come out and bluntly say, we seek information on the murderer? Dr. Ezreal asked us to look into it.
Ah. Sorry.
I was gonna say, do I need an insight check because the hesitation seems like they don't like him.
So, alrighty. So, what do you want to know?
Well, he did not have much information on it. Do you guys possess any more?
Oh, we can probably tell you a little bit more about the victim.
That would be useful.
Early 30s male. No one has been able to come forward to ID the corpse. Or to attempt to ID the corpse, so we have no idea who he is, so we don't know if he has any friends or family. There is a further inspection. There is, as far as we can tell, 4 wounds that would indicate something like a spear being stabbed into him. But at the same time, the rest of his body looks like it was attacked by an animal. So we don't know if the animal was sorry, bad phrasing. The animal bites may have been very well after he'd been sitting there for a while.
So it could have been more of a got killed, no one noticed it, body got devoured by rats, then it was discovered.
Ah,
Rats or wild dogs. Yeah.
where was the body found?
A couple blocks from here.
So close
That
to the
close to the
doorpost.
yeah. That either indicates a bold killer or that this was an accident. Like it wasn't a planned out kill.
How many have there been?
Set to what we believe this specific case, 3,
Sorry.
but we're not
mean-
100% sure.
So for the other supposed kills, where did you find those bodies, Parse? If we can trace a pattern.
Also, whether or not there was spear stabs in each of them, and then the bodies were eaten.
One person we found with a good chunk of their throat missing. He was a younger male.
Sorry, out of character.
About-
That sounds familiar.
Wonder bit one.
Wonder, have you been being evil outside again?
We haven't been in this town for that long.
I know. That was not in character.
One got a throat ripped out. And that's the murder.
And then the other one was trying to think, was a younger female who had the spear hole in her, but nothing else. Or spear shape hole.
Doesn't exactly sound like they correlate. Besides the fact that they all died in the town.
The fact that one just had a spear wound makes me think the other two were found by animals first.
Well, no, the first one didn't have a spear one though. It just had a chunk
Yeah, it
of
did.
throat. No, a chunk
Oh,
of.
there's no spear wounds in the first one?
That's what she said.
I thought there were spear wounds with the chunk of throat ripped out.
No.
Not with the chunk.
No,
But and the other thing is that the second body only had one spear hole. The third body had 4 spear holes.
maybe the third one put up more of a fight.
So it was a female, the first one. The second one was also a female?
Male.
A male.
Male.
And the third one was a male as well.
Yep.
So no indication on preference of target either.
Do they have any like location?
Each of them. So from the one I've already gave you the direction of, one was 2 blocks further, the same direction, and the other one was sorry, was west by about a block.
Okay, so
So very close to this area.
do you have the time of death?
Like how far apart between each of the kills?
And
DM notes that would be very difficult in a fantasy realm
Fair enough.
with the
Fair enough.
When were the bodies
With,
discovered?
Well, sorry, the one with 4 spear holes was discovered very recently. The other 2, one was found about a week and a half ago, and the next one was found about 4 days ago.
How often do dogs patrol the alleys?
We have increased patrols drastically in that area.
Uh,
Hello?
Hmm.
Sorry, cut out there.
I don't know how best to go about this. Jacob, you said that you had the map, right?
Of a map of a area, yes. But the areas of all the bodies, I have not made that. No,
Okay.
because
Well,
that
I
would
meant
be
like
a
the overall map of the
large
city.
fucking map.
Do you have the overall map of the city or no?
No,
Okay. Hmm.
I have a city.
Did he cut out?
I think.
I have a city.
Yeah, I think he might have cut out.
No, I have a city battle map.
Okay.
Okay.
So, if do I still get my grassland bonus for being a ranger? Do I still get that while in the city here?
No, you would not.
Yeah, so there's a specific one for urban feature, urban environments. I think I'm pretty sure.
There is.
Stole my.
Do you think these murders might be ritualistic in some way?
As far as we can tell, it doesn't seem like it.
They would be killed in relatively the same way if it was ritualistic.
Are there any connections? Perhaps these people all know someone.
Well, the
Oh.
other 2 bodies identified. That's it.
I have to roll because Jacob didn't make fucking names for these people.
I was
Because
just
Jacob
saying
didn't think you were going to combine and ask these questions. All right, first one.
it's an important question, because if the bodies were identified, we define the families.
We could
The
also
first
figure out if there was any connections between the families. Or any synergies
first-
for that matter.
2 were.
Ah. Do you know where the families are?
Yes, but no offense, it's probably not a good idea for me to just hand out their addresses to people I barely know.
Do you know if these families have any connections to each other? Perhaps they work at the same place, or they're important in some aspects, perhaps in an organization.
As far as I know, they work in different spots. They live a decent amount of ways from each other. So,
This is an interesting murder mystery.
It's
I
not
need to
a
check.
great deal of connection here.
I need to check something. I don't know what level this spell is that exists. But
And a lot of people are spellcasters, so you would need to be able to use it.
yeah, well, I know I can't use it, but someone in the party might be able to. Just get to the S's. Oh no!
Hmm.
Damn it, we don't have third level spells yet. Otherwise, the cloud detect speak with dead.
I don't even have second level spells. Hashtag paladin.
Well, if we had any
pseudo
idea what, if we had any idea what creature this might be, I might be able to find it.
Well, the problem is that it's in the city, so we don't know if there's anything.
Well, I feel we should do our own state out.
But given the
But
fact
how are
that
we gonna
there's
know
so
where their
long in
next will strike?
yeah, given the fact that there's so long in between each victim, I don't know how well that's actually how much of an actual effect we're going to be able to have with that.
To mention, we really don't have a great idea of where the next attack would take place.
We didn't sleep on it.
Yes, but do you want to come back and ask more questions tomorrow, or do you want to?
Well, that and if if by chance tonight does have something happen,
It'll make it even longer
well,
of a wait.
basically we would have missed out on our opportunity to catch it in the act.
Huh. Because we don't know where they'll strike.
Somewhere near here. They're at least ritualistic than that.
So the killing order. The first one was to the west, and the other two were basically in a line, right?
Yes.
That was that order specifically that they found the bodies.
I think we can cut out the first one as an outlier, or at least not as part of the pattern that we can track. And that one might have been what's caused them to go down this path.
The bodies moved closer to the guard station.
That's the strangest part about this.
So why don't we just
It's almost as if they're wanting to be caught.
Why don't we just scout out the
Or guard
alleys?
is the next is the main target.
Why don't we scout out the alleys 2 blocks closer to the guard station than when the last body was found?
May I interject here?
You may.
If we have a map, we can put an X where the bodies are and draw 3 rings
we don't
around it.
have a map.
Alright, so we need a map.
Because to make a town map would take me hours.
Alright, but you get the idea. The basic idea. If we had
Like
a town
in
map.
character, would we be able to do that? But like we said, like we were saying, from what we can tell, the only things that have a pattern now have been the latest 2. The first one seemed to be further away and not any correlation, and it didn't have the signature spear that the other 2 had. So either it's not part of it's not the same person that did that one as did the other 2, or it was an outlier that caused this person to go down this path and continue the killing.
Possible.
So, I say we move 2 blocks closer to the guard station from the last kill and scout the alleys in that area.
Anything in between that might be of significance? Like, say,
No, it's
guard post.
mostly housing districts.
Housing districts. Well, it's possible that they could live in the housing district, or perhaps targeting people from it.
But until we know about the victim, the third one, we won't know whether, because so far the other 2 were completely different.
Well, I've put my opinion out there, and I think it's the best way to find it then.
Maybe the shopkeep has a record of who bought a spear within the last 2 weeks.
It's the middle of the night. He might not be open.
Yeah, but, you know, come morning, if we haven't discovered anything. Benji back.
We'll have to see.
What are we gonna do then? Because I put my plan out
Yeah,
there.
I think I agree with that. We should check the area around the
Yeah.
guard post.
Alright, let's separate into groups of 2 then. And continue that.
Stay within a block of each other.
Yeah.
We'll stay with the paladin, I guess.
So Sorath and the Paladin. Hey,
You're-
that
you're
leaves
with
me
Hope.
Yeah, that leaves me and Hope.
Alright.
Let's do this. Click clack.
Clip
Hope,
clap. I was
you like
taking
to
the
climb
bad-
that building?
Save the first roll. Okay.
As we're separating out, and when we get to the alley, we're supposed to be keeping an eye on. I'll ask Hope if he wants to climb the building.
I mean, if you'd rather, I can take Rin up to the top of the building. Since
Well,
I can fly.
but if Hope was up there, it would look like it was just me down here.
Oh, I can get up there.
And I don't look overly intimidating on my own.
I can probably. I mean, I can go straight up in 20 feet.
Damn it, I forgot.
That's my plan there, Jacob.
We
Just so you
forgot
know.
one crucial question.
Gotcha.
Did the murders happen at night or during the day?
We don't know.
We don't know.
No one's seen it. That's the whole point of this.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it this way. That's my plan, to make it look like it's just me down there. To try to get their attention.
Maybe.
Alright. So I'm assuming people are rolling stealth rolls then.
Well, I think Josh is.
I'm not rolling stealth.
He wants to be seen.
I'm looking like I'm on my own.
I'm gonna fly a little bit up and stay up on the roof and keep an eye on Rin while she's on the ground.
I don't think I need to roll stealth.
Wonder is stealthing.
So Lomac and Solroth are both just walking the streets together.
Yeah,
Rin
because
is-
I'm not stealthing with chainmail.
Yeah, Rin is on the Rin and Ferdinand in their groups are on the floor, not stealthing, and their partners Ferdinand and Wander are on, Hope and Wander are on the roofs, watching.
I mean, we can try and blend in with the crowd if you want, Paladin.
I have a disguise kit if you need it.
It's the middle of the night.
It's middle of the night and
there is no crowd.
There is no crowd.
The night crowd.
Oh,
But you've never seen a place
This
with...
isn't New York. There's no clubs.
Can I roll deception to make it look like I'm lost?
Yes, you may.
I want to make this as tempting as possible. There's deception.
Nice.
Alright. Time for the DM super secret roll.
Super secret roll.
Yeah.
Super secret. Super secret.
What you get?
Good game.
That's what to tell us. That's the point of a super secret roll.
It's secret. For a reason.
Who is the DM targeting with his powers?
So who were the groups again? It was
Ferdinand
Slow
Hope.
and Lomac, Ferdinand and Hope, and Wander.
Okay.
Farkas is at doggy daycare.
Yep, so 1, 2.
That's where we left the horses too, right?
No, the horses are in the stables with the carriage at the guild
Why didn't we just leave Farkas there?
because
He's learning to control his
he's learning
werewolf.
he's trying to learn to control his fucking doggy daycare shit.
So,
God.
what's happening there, J-Top?
Hey, Benji.
So
Hey. Hey.
Josh.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Because you are the
Easiest target.
So snap. No, it's just I rolled what I needed to.
Oh.
And this will make things a little bit more interesting.
Uh-oh. I don't like
Bye,
that.
Josh.
I don't like that.
I'm excited.
Dumb ways to die.
Josh, Snappy would speak to you in Draconic and say, "There's a piece nearby."
Oh.
A piece.
Uh-oh.
Oh. How close?
Uh-oh.
And that is where we'll end it.
Oh God. Uh-oh.
Oh, you had
Good
to
luck,
leave
I don't
it.
know if I like that.
I like that.
Alrighty then.
Fearing for his life, but at the same time, I'm kind of
Oh.
interested to see how this goes.
Ferdinand is excited for this.